Hello, and thank you all for attending the Mayflower Promise 2020 conference. I'm honored to be able to speak to you today about the importance of religious liberty and how our religious freedom is at stake in America today. 400 years ago, pilgrims escaping religious persecution crossed the Atlantic on the Mayflower and landed at Cape Cod. The first thing they did before disembarking from the boat was draft what is known as the Mayflower Compact, which established that the pilgrims would govern themselves while still being loyal to King James, and that they voyaged to America for the glory of God. So from the very beginning of America, people have been coming here seeking religious freedom. The protection of that freedom and the advancement of that freedom is in our founding documents dating back to that very Mayflower Compact in 1620, and to the Bill of Rights, where our founding fathers included the free exercise of religion in the very first clause of the First Amendment to our Constitution in 1791. Now, in the past several years, we've seen religious liberty and conscience rights fall out of favor with an increasingly intolerant segment of the media, the academy, and the entertainment industry. And the threats to these freedoms, to our religious liberty, both in the United States and all around the world, are never ceasing. We need candor and we need resolve if we're going to be able to identify and to stop these abuses. The space in which it is deemed acceptable to practice one's faith seems to shrink each and every day. And it's become harder and harder to have an honest conversation about what it means for Americans and the state of American liberty across the board. Far too many have forgotten exactly why we must protect religious liberty. They've forgotten that when the right to free exercise is suppressed and the right to conscience abused, it scars the soul. They've forgotten what's lost and what's at stake in these political skirmishes about suppressing a faith that is different from your own. The good news is that in the last 4 years, with the leadership of President Trump and the Republican Senate, we've secured incredible victories. We've seen strong, principled constitutionalist judges confirm to crucial judicial vacancies and to the Supreme Court. And we've worked together to defend religious liberty. While we don't know what the future holds, I do know that we can count on you to take a stand for our precious freedoms. So thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you for having the courage to stand up for faith and to stand up for freedom. And thank you for honoring America's 400-year tradition of upholding and defending religious liberty. May God bless the Mayflower Promise 2020 conference, and may God continue to bless the United States of America.